Hey everybody, Ash here for the Triple S League with my opening thoughts about Greedfall. This game has been out for about a day now, and we didn't get a pre-release key, so I'm less than 10 hours in. But my initial reaction to it is quite positive, actually. There's been some understandable skepticism about Greedfall, stemming from the questionable quality of some of the developers' previous games, and Greedfall certainly does have its flaws, but it's worth your consideration if you're looking for a generally solid, single-player RPG. I'm not suggesting that you should rush out and buy it right now if you're on a limited budget, but keep an eye on it, see what the more in-depth reviews have to say, and the team and I will be providing one of those once we've had the chance to dive a little deeper into it. But here's my opening thoughts as a kind of review in progress. Greedfall is an action RPG with an emphasis on the RPG part. Building your character and managing your relationships with different companions and factions are major aspects of this game. Initially, you have 3 classes to choose from, which determine your starting skills, but none of the skills, attributes, or talents are locked out as a result of this choice. You're free to progress in any direction you want, and can even respec and redistribute your spent points later on with something called a memory crystal. I chose the technical route since setting traps and using firearms seemed like an interesting way to play the game. I spent my first talent point on lockpicking, and after just a few hours of gameplay, I can already see how much differently things would have gone if I had chosen science instead. Lockpicking allowed me to loot some neat gear, which helped me solve a couple of quests in ways that I wouldn't have been able to otherwise. For example, I was able to access a costume that let me blend in with a certain faction, and I also found a hat that gave me a +1 boost to initiative, which helped me in 2 separate dialogue interactions with NPCs. On the other hand, science would have let me craft potions and blow my way through certain walls. I don't regret the lockpicking choice, but rigging up explosives to open up alternate pathways sure sounds like a lot of fun. I plan to spend my next talent point on science, and also expand my skills in such a way that I'll be able to craft bombs and toss alchemy concoctions like grenades. On the action side, the combat is very tactical. It takes place in real time, but there's a tactical pause function that you can use as often as you like. From here, you can plan your next move or even trigger your next action from the paused state. I'm already anticipating there's going to be a lot of planning involved in managing my party to make sure I have companions on hand that complement my own skills. Also, there are 4 different difficulty settings available, ranging from just give me the story to I'm a hardcore RPGer, throw everything you've got at me. Technically, the game is not without its problems. Cutscene animations are a little janky and jittery, and the facial animations are just weird. If you can see past that, though, the characters are pretty interesting. Story-wise, my favorite aspects so far are the histories of and interactions between the various factions, and their interests in the mysterious island you're traveling to find a cure for a terrible disease. As I've already mentioned, managing your reputation with each faction is a major part of the game, and each companion has a faction alignment to which they are loyal, and that loyalty likely supersedes their loyalty to you. You may have to be careful about who you bring with you on certain quests. Even the first few side quests begin to force you to choose between the interests of the different factions and decide who you want to increase your favor with. I've yet to see how deep this goes or whether or not it's possible to keep everyone happy with you, and I certainly hope that it isn't. Or if it is, that it will result in a mediocre standing that doesn't reap the best rewards that each faction has to offer. In any case, the story has pulled me in so far, and I'm very interested to see what lies ahead. So that's all I'm going to say for now. I have a lot more to experience with this game, but if you want to talk some more about it or have any questions about it, leave a comment below or hit me up on Discord. You can find the link to our Discord server in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful, and I will talk to you again very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, sub, and hit that notification bell, and then check out some of these other videos. Find the link to our Discord server and other important stuff in the description below.
Rotated and served.